What's going on? It's Justeeni here. By the time you guys are watching this, I will be competing in the most important Polytopia tournament of my entire life. Obviously I'm recording a video right now as of recording this, but yeah, this video should be released Saturday at noon for me, and hopefully I'm not throwing, because that'd be kind of sad and bad for the content. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of practice. I hope I do well. But yeah, I've got a game against a random here, and I'm just gonna go over it real quick. You can see I have a really nice spawn here. Like, something you can already notice, actually. I actually get a giant with just hunting. This is 11 population. Everything there. No lighthouses needed even. So I already kind of know what to do with the spawn. You can kind of see how I'm gonna play things out. My second city sucks, but that's fine. Go for hunting. And yeah, I go for 4 warriors because I can't upgrade the city, so better to just make some units with the stars that I have instead. And then I make another warrior. Get an explorer from the ruin. Yeah, I see their capital. I could have considered not making a warrior. I wasn't score counting, so I didn't know if they had writing or not. If I was score counting and I noticed they don't have writing, I would have not joined the warrior, so then I could get a giant, but of course, this is against a random. I'm not trying too hard. But yeah, I'm about to get my giant next turn. Things are looking pretty swell. And yeah, they've got a rider going, but I already have my giant on turn 6. Work of Fortune's going here for the workshop. I was considering explore, but my chances of getting I've got this game are very low. And I'm about to get climbing. You can see I really need climbing with this spawn, so that's what I'm gonna get. And I can get some nice trades here, find another village, but I'm not really going for it. I've got 4 cities already, and most of them are pretty nice resources. In fact, I have a ton of mines. And yeah, my economy is looking really nice. I've been very used to the very explorer-heavy meta, so this was kind of a bit of a change of pace where I got all workshops actually, and I have 17 star per turn with just 4 cities, which is actually like really good. But yeah, the opponent really wants this village. They go in the water for some reason. I don't really get that play. And then I go mining. You see my giant is set up, because now I have exactly enough population and plenty of stars to push the giant next turn to be very aggressive. And the opponent's going to be up in cities, but it's going to be fine. I get an Explorer Ruin, and it's going to give me not quite the lighthouse, but gives me some nice info. And I'm going to be able to get the giant that I want. So get a nice giant push going towards the city. And you can kind of see, like, I don't have any riding roads or anything like that, but I'm not really planning on getting in this position. The main things that I was thinking of was like archery, smithery, forestry, construction. I did the math on forestry. It is actually worth it because I'm planning on chopping 3 forests if I chop this as well. Because if I'm going to get smithery, I may as well. And yeah, smithery gets me a few giants. Forestry plus smithery is a giant here, which is very nice. There's also archery as a consideration for just getting archers in case the opponent gets giants. I don't really need riders here. I can also just get construction and then transition that into trade if I do want to go for rider roads. I can kind of do it that way. But this position's really nice. Surprisingly, the opponent does not get I have got here, even though they totally could have. And yeah, I decided to go for fishing because I see I have exactly enough to get a giant here. And this giant is able to just attack here. And this is just completely dominating. Like, I had a nice spawn. I know how to play it. Hopefully my spawns in the tournament look like this. Because these games are a bit on the easier side to play. Because yeah, the opponent just kind of falls over, can't defend. And that's kind of that. It's going to be a bit of a shorter video today. I'm kind of not focused as much on making videos. I'm sure you can probably guess why. But after the whole tournament stuff. We'll have a bit of a change of pace, I'm sure. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Like and sub, and have a good one.